This project was developed for the Ohio Department of Health, School, and Adolescent Health Section by the University of Findlay's School of Environmental and Emergency Management program. Shelter in place means to take immediate shelter where you are, at home, work, or school. Local emergency response professionals may instruct you to shelter in place if chemical or biological hazards are released into the environment. Hazardous material releases can result from many sources, including accidents at refineries and chemical treatment plants, collisions involving trucks or trains transporting chemicals, or an act of terrorism. A school's shelter-in-place plan includes provisions for protecting students and staff in the school building when going outdoors may be too dangerous. It is crucial that you consult your local health department and emergency management agency as you plan for any emergency response. They can help you identify potential hazards specific to your community, as well as help you to determine the supplies that your building will need to provide a safe environment to shelter in place. Depending on your building, you may choose to shelter in place in the classroom or in some other pre-designated room that has as few windows and doors as possible. This video is not intended for use with students, but rather as a tool to facilitate discussion and planning by school staff. The information contained in this video is not meant to supersede local school board policies or procedures. Each school district will need to develop plans that are specific for their facilities in collaboration with their local emergency response agencies.
Hello. Today I would like to enhance your awareness of the emergency response protocol termed shelter in place. Shelter in place is an emergency reaction to protect school staff and students when a dangerous environment may exist due to a biologic or chemical incident outside of your school within the direct atmosphere. Please recognize that shelter in place is a short-term event within your school. It can be a long-term event of numerous days. Those sort of details can be obtained by contacting your local or county emergency management agency. Today, however, we will show you how you can effectively use your school building itself and its indoor environment to temporarily separate you and your students from the hazardous environmental condition outside of the school building. Always remember that during an emergency response, the steps that you take during an emergency will depend upon the variables of each separate incident. The primary focus of all emergency response is the safety and protection of the staff and students within that building. So it's important that we together work as a team and to remember to be flexible during the response protocol, such as shelter in place.
Hello, this is Mr. Moyer. What? All right. Thank you, Chief Sheriff. Your attention, please. Shelter-in-place actions at this time. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Shelter in place.
More detail is to follow.
Okay, guys, we need to get away from the windows and the exterior walls. I want you to get up. I want you to move over to this section right over here. Let's go. Come on. Leave your boat. Leave your boat. Just right over to this area right over here. It is important that you maintain a demeanor of control and calm. The students will get behavioral and emotional cues from you. Comfort the students that they are safe, and if accurate, so are their guardians. Reassure them that the emergency responders are very capable and dedicated to helping them. Be truthful with the students. They will be more stressed if they believe you are too fearful to be honest. Relay information authorized for students as they are given. Do not exaggerate or offer speculation on any aspect of the incident. Inquire if your district will allow students to call guardians on their cell phones or hardwire phones to inform them that they are all right and have been asked to stay inside the school. As information is released, assure your students it is a normal reaction to abnormal occurrences for them to feel upset. Let them talk about their feelings and help the group put them into perspective.
Now secure the West Wing.
This is the superintendent. Please give me an update.
Yes, Mr. Johnson. We are in shelter in place at this time. Please begin the parent telephone response system.
We've brought all students and staff inside, including those from the mobile classrooms. We've shut down our heating, cooling, and ventilation units. We've closed all entrances to our building and all of our classrooms. Basement areas will not be used, as substances can get trapped in these areas. Spaces at ground level are preferred. We will seal all cracks using damp cloths to cover around doors, windows, and vents. No one will be allowed to leave the building or classrooms to prevent contamination. However, if someone becomes violent or agitated, they will not be prevented from leaving so that they do not endanger others' safety. All staff will remain in their positions until we give them an all-clear code. If any of our colleagues or students exhibit signs of contamination, we will begin a basic decontamination. This includes separating them from the others, washing them with soap and water, always washing away from the face. If possible, they will shower and change their clothing, and their clothing will be placed in plastic bags for proper handling and disposal.